Dorothy lived in Kansas, a place she called home. It was a simple life, filled with the routines of farm work and the company of her beloved dog, Toto. The landscape was flat and grey, stretching endlessly under the vast sky. The monotony of the plains often made Dorothy feel like she was trapped in a never-ending cycle of sameness. Dorothy often found herself daydreaming, gazing out the window with a dreamy expression, imagining a world far more exciting and colourful than her own. One day, as the winds began to pick up and the sky darkened ominously, a cyclone hit. The fierce winds roared and the ground trembled. The powerful cyclone swept Dorothy and her faithful dog, Toto, away, lifting them high into the swirling vortex. The farmhouse spun wildly, and everything became a blur.
When the swirling finally stopped, I cautiously opened my eyes. I couldn't believe what I saw. I was in a beautiful land, unlike anything I had ever seen before. Everything was vibrant and colorful, a stark contrast to the grayness of Kansas. It was the magical land of Oz. The air was filled with a sense of wonder and enchantment. Despite the beauty around me, I felt a little scared. This place was so different, so unfamiliar. I longed to return home, to the familiar sights and sounds of Kansas, even if it was gray and flat.
A good witch, dressed in magical attire, appeared and told her to follow the yellow brick road. Her voice was kind and reassuring.
"It will lead you to the Wizard of Oz," she said with a gentle smile. "He can help you find your way back home."
With a sense of hope and determination, Dorothy started down the yellow brick road. Each step brought her closer to the unknown, but also closer to her goal. She wore her magic ruby slippers, which sparkled with every step. Toto trotted beside her, his little paws pattering on the yellow bricks. Dorothy was ready for an adventure. Her heart raced with excitement and anticipation as she embarked on this incredible journey, not knowing what lay ahead, but eager to discover the wonders of Oz. Dorothy walked for a while. She was on a journey to find the Wizard of Oz, hoping he could help her return home. Along the way, she met a scarecrow. He was sad because he had no brain. The scarecrow longed for wisdom and knowledge, feeling incomplete without them.
Dorothy invited me to come along. She said the wizard might be able to help me too.
Next, they met the Tin Man. He stood motionless in the forest, unable to move. He was rusty and couldn't move. The Tin Man had been caught in the rain and rusted solid. He really wanted a heart. He believed that having a heart would allow him to feel emotions and be truly alive.
They oiled me up, freeing my joints and allowing me to move once more, and I joined their group. Together, we continued our journey to find the wizard.
Then they met a cowardly lion. He was a majestic creature, but his heart was filled with fear. He was big but scared. He wished for courage. The lion wanted to be brave and face his fears head-on.
Now the group was complete. We all had our own reasons for seeking the wizard, and we supported each other.
They all set off down the yellow brick road, a path that shimmered with promise and hope, eager to meet the wizard. They believed that the wizard could grant their wishes and make them whole. The road was long. They saw amazing things. They walked through poppy fields that made them sleepy. Luckily, they escaped. They helped each other.
I helped the scarecrow down from a pole.
The Tin Man chopped wood with his axe.
The lion scared away the wild animals.
They became the best of friends. They sang songs as they walked. They were excited to reach the Emerald City. Not everyone in Oz was nice. The Wicked Witch of the West was mean. She wanted Dorothy's ruby slippers. The witch sent flying monkeys to capture Dorothy.
The friends were scared but brave. They fought back the best they could.
The witch was furious. She vowed to get Dorothy and her shoes.
I knew I had to reach the wizard quickly.
Finally, they saw it, the Emerald City.
It shimmered and sparkled. We had finally made it.
They were greeted by the gatekeeper. He gave them special glasses.
Everything in the Emerald City is green, he explained. The glasses help your eyes adjust.
The friends were amazed by the city. They forgot all about their troubles for a little while. The wizard was the only one who could help them now. Section 6. The Wizard's Challenge. The friends met the wizard. He was big and powerful. He agreed to help them. But first, they had to do something for him.
Bring me the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West, he demanded.
Dorothy and her friends were scared, but they had come too far to give up now. They set off to find the Wicked Witch. Section 7. Wishes Granted. In this enchanting tale, we follow the journey of Dorothy and her friends as they seek to fulfill their deepest desires. Dorothy, with her quick thinking, threw a bucket of water on the Wicked Witch. To everyone's astonishment, the witch melted away, leaving behind nothing but a puddle.
What a world indeed. The land of Oz was full of surprises and magic.
With the Wicked Witch gone, Dorothy and her friends took her broomstick back to the wizard. The wizard, a wise and powerful figure, was deeply impressed by their bravery and determination. In gratitude, he decided to grant their wishes, each one tailored to their unique needs and desires. The Scarecrow, who had longed for a brain to think and reason, was awarded a diploma. This symbolized his newfound intelligence and wisdom. The Tin Man, who yearned for a heart to feel emotions, received a heart-shaped clock. This gift represented his capacity for love and compassion. The Cowardly Lion, who sought courage, was given a medal for bravery. This medal was a testament to his newfound valor and strength.
They were all so happy. Their dreams had come true and they celebrated their achievements with joy and laughter.
However, amidst the celebrations, Dorothy felt a pang of homesickness. She just wanted to go home, back to Kansas, where her family and friends awaited her. Understanding her longing, the wizard gave her a warm and comforting hug. He knew that home was where her heart truly belonged.
Just click your heels together 3 times, he said with a gentle smile. This simple yet magical act would transport her back to her beloved home and say, "There's no place like home." With hope and determination, Dorothy followed his instructions, knowing that soon she would be reunited with her loved ones. As she clicked her heels and repeated the phrase, Dorothy felt a whirlwind of magic surround her. In an instant, she found herself back in her own bed, surrounded by her family. Tears of joy filled her eyes as she realized she was finally home. The journey had been long and challenging, but it taught Dorothy and her friends the true meaning of courage, love, and wisdom. And as a beautiful rainbow arched over the peaceful countryside, it symbolized hope and new beginnings for all. With heartfelt farewells, Dorothy and her friends parted ways, each carrying the lessons they had learned in their hearts. Their wishes had been granted, and their lives were forever changed. And so the chapter of wishes granted came to a close, leaving behind a tale of magic, friendship, and the power of believing in one's dreams.
Section 8. There's no place like home. Dorothy closed her eyes. She clicked her heels 3 times.
"There's no place like home," she whispered.
When she opened her eyes, she was back in Kansas. Toto was licking her face. She was so happy to be home. She told her family about her adventure. They listened closely. They were happy she was safe. Section 9. Lessons Learned. Dorothy realized something important. She didn't need magic or a wizard. She had everything she needed all along. She had her family, she had her friends, and she had the ruby slippers on her feet.
From that day on, Dorothy always remembered her adventure in Oz. It taught her to be brave, kind, and to always cherish the people she loved.